Wendy Wise Beauty. Thanks for stopping by. For those of you who are returning subscribers, please remember to give me a thumbs up and leave me some comments. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome to Wendy Wise Beauty. Here we discuss everything having to do with beauty and cosmetics. We are discussing and reviewing skincare, makeup, perfumes. If you are interested in such content, Wendy Wise Beauty is the perfect place to be. So please stick around, and I hope you find my content to be interesting and something which is beneficial to you and would consider subscribing in the near future. Today I would like to bring you my first impressions and a 9+ hour test on the new Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. The foundation comes in 40 shades from what I could see online on the US website, which is where you have the most shades. Also, it's the same in France. And the foundation costs here in Germany €39.95. I will leave the US price at the bottom as we go along. The foundation description. It says it is an ultimate flawless second skin effect foundation with high blurring effects and an undetectable finish. It is buildable medium to full coverage. I got this foundation in the shade 3Y52, and this is supposed to correspond to the old shade Y445. Actually, I did have a bit of problems with the old shade Y445, which was one of the reasons why I did not try the old formula. This new shade works quite well for me, so I would not say that the old and the new is exactly the same. If you had a problem like me finding a shade in the old HD Makeup Forever foundation, please give this one a try. It might be same as me. You will find a much better shade in the new foundation. Further, the foundation description says Makeup Forever makeup artists from all over the world worked for 3 years to come up with this new formula. It is supposed to be high resistant on the skin, 24-hour long-lasting formula, waterproof, sweat-proof, and mask-proof. I will be giving this one a run for its money because this is a foundation I have always wanted to try, but was never able to get a proper shade match. The bottle, it is actually quite cute with this beige, I would call it a faux wood cover. When I approached this foundation at the counter, I actually thought that the top was wood. This is the way the aesthetic looks from far away. It is actually very cute packaging. This foundation does have fragrance and alcohol. Alcohol is actually the third ingredient in this foundation. So onto the application. Being that I am testing this foundation for the first time, I will go ahead and use 2 products that I know pretty much works under every foundation. I will use my trusted Victoria Beckham. It's the Cell Rejuvenating Primer which is from Augustina Spada. Under my eye, I will use the Louis Widmer eye cream. This is an eye cream I have been testing for a couple weeks now. This eye cream is supposed to be formulated to work especially well under makeup. So these are two products that I know has never caused problems with other foundations. This is what the foundation looks like. I wouldn't say it's a very moussey texture, but it's also not very runny. It's in between, I would say, a gel and a mousse. I actually never wore the older version of this foundation because I did have problems getting a proper match. Yeah, it was either the foundation was too dark or too yellow. This is what the first application looks like on the skin. It looks very soft. Actually, I did pick this up today at our Sephora. Here, they do not have all the shades. The shade range is limited. I will bring you in a bit closer so we can look at the first application. I'm looking at the mirror in front of me, and the foundation does have a very quick blurring effect on the skin upon application. The other areas of my face where I do not have much problems, it did cover with just one application, but around the mouth area where I have a bit of creepy skin, I will go ahead and add a little bit more. I would say that this is a medium coverage foundation. It is not something that you would want to cake onto the skin. So, this is the completed application. It feels very airy on the skin. It is not at all sticky, which I like. And it is sitting very nice. At this point in time, I just applied it. The pores are looking okay. I do not see any issues upon application. It feels very nice and it looks to be a very nice foundation. Today I will use my Pat McGrath concealer. It is a concealer I have tested on my mature skin and I do like it very much. For setting powder, I will use Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish. It is so amazing that I have actually hit pan on this powder considering I only use it for the under eye area. It is really a great powder. It softens the under eye area and I have not noticed any extra creasing when using this powder. It is the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder from Charlotte Tilbury. For my setting powder, I am using the Diro Forever Cushion powder. I will not use very much of this because this foundation, it is not very dewy. I will just go ahead and add a bit on the nose and T-zone area where I normally get oily as the day goes on. Blush and bronzer today, both are from Kevyn Aucoin. Okay guys, this is the completed application with the Makeup Forever HD Skin. So far, so good. I am going to wear this for the rest of the day and I will come back at the end of the day and I will let you know how this holds up. I am actually going to a photography event with a friend today. I might do some vlogging pictures, not sure as yet if it will be allowed, but I will give this a full day wear test. We are actually going for a 2-hour walk around the lake, so it will be exposed to the elements and also to some hours inside. I will also have to wear a mask for a couple hours, so we can really test this one out today. It is actually 1:32 here in Central Europe, so the test will go on until late in the night. I'm not sure if you could see this. Hi guys, it's me. I'm back. After a bit of a long day. I have had this foundation on for a bit over 9 hours. It's now 9:40 p.m. here in Central Europe. I don't know if you can see this. So I applied this foundation today about 1:30 p.m. So now it's 9:40 p.m. at night. The foundation actually held up pretty good. I will bring you in a bit closer so you will be able to see exactly what it looks like after 9+ hours, a little bit over 9 hours. So this is what my face is looking like. I mean, in terms of my pores and the overall look of the foundation, it is quite good. The only area where I did notice a bit of problems, I mean, it's around the eye area because I did wear glasses during the day. It's sort of gathered around this area. But this is nothing that anyone would see. Nobody comes so close up. And also here, in my problem area, there was a little bit of wearing off of the foundation. Didn't want to scare you guys, so I did go back to the normal view. Anyway, I did wear a mask today for about 2 hours, and we are having to wear the FFP2 masks here. So this could be the reason why I see a bit more wearing away of the foundation on the chin area. Now that we are talking about masks, this foundation did say that it was mask friendly. It did not say it was transfer proof. It did say it was mask friendly. I don't know if you can see this, but I do have a little bit of transfer in here, but it's not as much as when I am wearing my normal foundations. I mean, no foundation is 100% transfer proof, and this is an FFP2 mask which fits very closely onto the skin. In terms of shine, I did not have much shine during the day and also now after 9 hours. Granted, it could be that the mask did take away a little bit of that shine. The foundation does say it is for normal combination and oily skin. It does not say it is for dry skin. Honestly, being that I am someone with still a very oily T-zone, and this foundation still looks very matte on my skin, I cannot imagine this would work very well for individuals with dry skin. For someone with dry skin, you would really need to prep very good to wear this foundation. I would mean a really good hydrating primer and a lot of moisturizer. For example, I am not someone who normally wears primer and moisturizer, but today I did put on my moisturizer. I allowed it to absorb, and then I went over with the Victoria Beckham primer. And the reason I did this, I do remember in the past when I did try the old Makeup Forever foundation, and I did not wear it for very long because the shade was off. I never bought it. I do remember having dry patches in this area. Reason why I did an extra prep today. And by looking at my skin, I do not think this one is formulated for dry skin types, especially with alcohol being the third ingredient. And also, Makeup Forever does not list dry skin types in the recommended group of people who should be using this foundation. All in all, I think this foundation held up pretty well. By the way, we did do a pretty good hike around Starnberger Lake today, and I did take a lot of pictures, as you can see above. Being that this said it is a high definition HD foundation, I hope this is what it means. I did take a lot of pictures. My friends came along. We did take pictures with the iPhone, my normal blogging camera, and we did take some pictures in different lighting to see how this foundation reacts to different light and different settings. Honestly, all of the pictures were quite good and there was no flashback. In terms of photography and taking photographs, this foundation did hold up pretty good. This foundation is offered in 40 shades, as I said before, from Makeup Forever, but Sephora in Germany has only 28 shades. And from what I can see, 12 shades are missing. There is one very light shade missing. There are 2 shades in the fair category. In the tan color palette, there are 3 shades missing, and in deep and dark, there are 6 shades missing. Sephora normally has a bit of a strange shade palette. For example, Charlotte Tilbury at Sephora in Germany, all the 9 colors are missing. It goes from 8 and then 10. But at Douglas and other perfumeries, they have the full shade palette. I would assume that when this foundation comes to Douglas, they would probably have more shades. So I cannot really look at the shade palette at Sephora and say that this will be the shade palette for Europe. Because Makeup Forever, the French website, they also have 40 shades. So please look online if you are shopping at Sephora in Europe. You may want to look at some other online store, because when it comes to shade matching and inclusivity, Sephora is normally not the best. Yeah, it is the experience I have made. This is the way the color looks on the skin. I will leave some swatches above comparing this foundation to some of the recent foundations I have purchased. The No. 1 de Chanel and the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin, and also how it compares to the Dior Natural Nude etc. So I will leave this above in case you are needing some help purchasing online. Well guys, I think we are at the end after a 9-hour plus test. I will also leave some swatches comparing this to my other foundations above. I hope I had some better news where I could say to you, oh, this one, it's not worth it, you don't need it. But this is a nice foundation. As you can see, by looking at my skin, my face, after 9+ hours, I just freshened up the lipstick a bit. The foundation held up pretty well. I just would not recommend this for people with dry skin or people with a lot of skin issues where you are dealing with problems with eczema, etc., because this foundation does have alcohol. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and for watching this till the end. Take care and hope to see you again soon.